I've changed my mind, Sarah. I don't want to take exams, I don't want to go to Oxford, and I don't want to be a lawyer.
But you've been working for this for years.
And it's been a waste of time.
Oh, Todd, you're being stupid.
No, I'm not. I've been stupid letting myself do stuff I've never wanted to do.
Sarah, you need to get back in the hall.
So this is it then? You're throwing away your future?
Yeah?
Thought you had more brains than that, Todd.
Barcelona?
Yeah?
And you said no, you didn't want to go?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you do right. I mean, he'd probably be chatting up a stewardess the second you sat down on the plane.
He says he's changed.
What, Dev? Oh, yeah.
Well, people can change.
Yes, they can. I'm sorry. He's just a bit like a Barbara Cartland. I mean, here you are, working for him, seeing him have all these women, and all the time you're falling in love with him. And then suddenly, one day, he walks in and says, let's get married and go to Barcelona.
Well, you're right about one thing. I do love him.
Love him or want him?
Both.
Well, in that case, why aren't you getting your passport and your Spanish phrase book out?
I need to be sure. I don't want to get hurt. I want to believe that he's changed, that he wants me as much as I want him.
Well, for your sake, I hope he does.
Trifle sponges.
Oh, bottom shelf.
Oh, thanks. I thought I had some at home. I'm doing a trifle to go with Todd's dinner. It's his favourite. I've got hundreds and thousands for the top.
Is it his birthday?
Oh, first day of exams, A-levels.
Oh, you must be really proud.
Proud? What have I got to be proud of? I mean, just doing his exams and then he's off to Oxford, and then after a few years he'll be a lawyer in a posh firm. Proud. As if.
I'm not going to lie to you, girls. We've had a bit of a setback, all right?
A setback? Is that what you call it?
But we've had setbacks before, and we've always overcome them, haven't we? It's what we're good at. Knuckling down and working against the odds.
So that just means more work for all us lot? Is that what it boils down to?
You know, it wasn't our fault we had a break-in.
All right, and whose was it then, Fizz? Mike's? Mine? Karen's?
No, I'm just saying it wasn't our fault.
Right, OK. Well, I know that, don't I? Now, listen up. That stock we've been waiting for, well, it's finally arrived. And we all need to work harder to get the orders out that we've got. We're on a knife edge here. And we could be talking redundancies. Now, I don't want that. And I know it's not what you want either. But what we're going to do? Well, I'll tell you. We can either throw our hands up and say, no, can't be done. Or we can get on the machines and we can work our fingers off and get the goods out. So, what's it going to be?
And you're going to join us, are you? Working your little fingers off?
If that's what you want, then yeah, I will.
No, it's all right, love. You just stay in your office and then we can all talk about you behind your back.
Right, then. So how about it, girls?
Well, we don't have any choice, do we, if we want to get paid?
OK, Karen, you best set the pace, all right?
Right.
Good speech, that. Let's hope it works.
Fresh, is it?
It were in a field yesterday, looking over a gate onto a country lane.
Was it? And they like mine home for a good few weeks, so you better put it back. How's your liver?
Swimming in Largy, my love. I had a night out last night.
Have you heard Arthur Askey over here?
Nah, he's getting up for his holidays. He's off at weekend.
Ibiza! Boris Weaver in the house? Come on!
I bet you could do with a break.
Is there anything else?
No, that's me lot.
Right, well, that's £2.50.
Right. Thanks, love.
Thanks. Cheers.
OK, it's 12 midday, time for Honey Noon. Today's request comes from Claire in Weatherfield.
Oh.
Yep, she's written to say she never believed in love before she met her beloved Ashley. He's turned her world around and she can't imagine life without him. Oh, eh? Anyway, this one's for you, Ashley, from your loving Claire.
He got everything now.
Did you hear that?
Norris, you're spilling tea all down yourself.
Never mind about that. Did you hear that on the radio, that request?
Oh, has it finally happened?
happened? Oh, he listens every day, you know, 12 o'clock. It's the honeymoon spot. They play love songs. Has somebody requested one for you? It wasn't Mrs. Glastonbury, was it? With a gammy leg. She still takes Ramblers Weekly.
No, but it was for somebody we know.
Who?
Somebody on this street.
Oh, which side, yours or mine?
Yours.
It wasn't for Sarah, was it, from Tulkers? They've split up.
Oh,
No.
they haven't, have they? Why?
Well, he's going to Oxford and she's worried that he'll forget her the minute he gets there. Actually, I can't say I'm sorry, really. She needs to get her exams sorted. She doesn't need a head filling full of boyfriends.
Ah, I suppose you're right. But he's a nice lad, isn't he, Todd? Very reliable.
It was for Ashley.
What was?
The request to Ashley from Claire, his beloved.
Well, it won't be our Ashley. I mean, there's plenty of Ashleys.
Not with a nanny called Claire, there isn't. No, it's him. I knew it. I knew there was more going on between those two than just dirty nappies.
He can make all the speeches he likes. I'm not working for no money.
It won't come to that, though, will it?
Oh, I could ask my cousin Tricia for taking on at Sheriff.
Where's Sheriff's?
Oh, it's far away. If I had to start getting buses to work, I'll never get in on time.
But you're worrying me now.
Of course. We know whose job's safe, don't we? Now she's shacked up with management. I tell you, she's a crafty cow, that Karen MacDonald.
You all right, mate? So, how'd it go?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't know. They only sat me GCSEs, and they only passed 2 of them.
It was... Jace, I didn't do it.
You what?
I walked out.
What, was it too hard?
No, it wasn't too hard. I didn't see the point.
Wow.
You seen, Mum?
Yeah. She's in there, making you trifle.
Have I told you about where we're staying?
Yes, Boris.
Have I told you about the pool?
Yes.
Oh, can I tell you about it again?
No, you can't. And I don't want you going on about it all the whole week either. Save it till Friday. Get excited then. Yes, Boris.
Oh, just a couple of pork chops, please. Not too fatty. How's your nanny? Claire, isn't it?
Well, she was fine this morning when I left her with our Joshua.
Oh, no, I couldn't help hearing. Well, it was broadcast on the radio, actually. A request for an Ashley from a Claire. Did you hear it?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He told me to turn the radio off. He said it was giving him a headache.
Oh, I thought there can't be that many Ashleys in Weatherfield.
Well, it wasn't for me, and that's for certain.
Oh, was it not? Right. It just seemed an awfully big coincidence, you know. Ashley, Claire, his beloved.
Norris, the beloved's dead, or had you forgotten?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. And I mean, well, even if this Claire was your beloved, life goes on, doesn't it? I mean, you can't mourn forever.
Can't you? Well, I reckon I will for the rest of my life. Whoever that song was for, it wasn't for me. And there's nothing going on between me and Claire. And if anybody thinks any different, we're only treading on very thin ice. Here's your chops.
Hiya, didn't expect you so early. So how was it? Was it hard?
Wasn't hard.
Oh, well, it wasn't too easy, was it? I mean, they didn't make it easy on purpose to trick you into thinking it was easy, but really it was hard.
Mum.
Look, just sit down, tell me all about it. Do you want a drink?
No, I'm fine. Mum, I need to tell you something, and you're not going to be happy.
You've made it up with Sarah, haven't you?
No, this isn't about Sarah, it's about me. I didn't sit the exam.
What do you mean? Did you get the date wrong or something?
It was the right day. I went into the hall, read the paper, but I didn't write anything apart from my name.
Why? I don't understand.
Decided not to do it. I'm not taking any of them. I'm not doing my A-levels, and I'm not going to Oxford.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe this.
Oh, hey, they're lovely. Are they yours?
They've just arrived. I don't think I've got a vase big enough for them.
Who sent those? Was there a card?
Yeah, but Aunt opened it. I know who they're from. Des.
Really? Well, he must think a lot of you.
Enough to propose marriage.
Propose? Did you say?
Now that'd be telling.
Oh!
I know you had big plans for my future, and I know my disappointment, but it's my life, Mum.
Your life. Your life. You know, Is this some kind of a joke, Tom? Because if it is, it's not very funny.
It's not a joke.
So you were telling me that you've thrown everything away, all you've worked for, and for what? What have you thrown it away for? Is it her? That little cow across the street because she's finished with you?
Don't call her a cow.
I'll call her what I like.
It's got nothing to do with Sarah. It's me. It's what I want. And I don't want to go to Oxford.
Well, then why did you apply in the first place? Why let us think that's what you wanted when you didn't?
Because I got carried away with it all, the idea of it. And then there was you.
Oh, so it's my fault.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got all excited. Oxford, Oxford, it's all you could talk about. I saw it meant a lot to you.
But it didn't to you. You were just going along with it because you didn't want to upset me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm upset now. I'm 100 times more upset than I would have been. Look, this is your future, Todd. You're going to be a lawyer.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be a lawyer.
Well, what do you want to be?
I don't know.
Well, maybe I can help you. There's factory work, stacking shelves, dredging the canal. Oh, there's no end of career opportunities for them with no qualifications.
I've got qualifications.
Not ones that matter. Come on.
Where to?
I'll take you to school. Maybe you can still do your exams.
No, I told you, I'm not doing them.
Yes, you are. You are doing them if I have to stand over you.
Get off me. I'm not a little kid.
Well, stop behaving like one.
Let him go.
Have you heard what he's done? Has he told you?
Yeah.
Well?
Well, Mum, it's his life.
It's his life. He's about to ruin his life, and that is all you can say. Why, oh why, do I bother?
All right, Tom. Jim Hargreaves from Cooper's. Not content in me going around grovelling to keep the order. He wants the goods at cut price.
Mate, he's loving it, isn't he? Vultures, the lot of them.
I've done my share of corpse hopping. I've been down before, slightly lower than this, but I've always risen to the challenge before. I just haven't got the energy.
Well, good job you got me then, innit? I got energy for both of us.
I know. And you're doing good. Thanks.
Well, we're partners, aren't we?
Joe, can you go and take a look at Sandra's machine? It's jammed.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Karen. What's the mood like out there?
Not good.
I suppose I should be grateful they're still here. Oh, I don't know. Life was supposed to be simple.
Sorry?
Well, I was thinking I was going to retire last year when I was 60. I thought I made me wad. I deserved more time on the links, but I just carried on like a fool. I could do without headaches like this anymore. I suppose you better get back to your machine.
Yeah.
Oh, and Karen. Thanks.
What for?
Oh, I've seen you out there working like mad. You know, I was wrong about you. I thought you were only interested in yourself. But when it comes to it, you've got the best interest of the firm at heart, haven't you?
Give over.
Well, apparently he proposed.
Really?
I would have thought she'd have been his type.
Do men like Dev have types?
Well, I don't know. I'd seen anything with 2 arms, 2 legs and a pulse was his type. But have you heard about Ashley and his nanny?
Well, I was in the butcher's and there was a song played.
On the radio, I know. How did he react?
Well, shocked, I'd say.
Well, he reckons it wasn't for him.
And I agree with him. I think it's terrible that a man can't employ a woman without people thinking there's more to it.
Well, look at Dev and Sunita.
Yes, I can see a winter wedding coming up.
For Sunita and Dev?
No, for Ashley and Claire.
Oh.
And to think Maxine hasn't been dead a year.
I see. Hiya.
Well, actually, I wasn't expecting you home.
Where's Joshua?
Having his nap. I was just about to make up a tea. Would you like one?
I'll go on. So, have you had a good morning?
I've been to the park to see the ducks.
So you've not been listening to the radio then?
Radio? No, I never listen to the radio. Just CDs. Why?
Something nothing really. It's just that there was a song played this morning.
Which song?
Unchained Melody, Gareth Gates.
Oh, I preferred the Robson and Jerome version.
Well, the song that was played was a dedication to Ashley from Claire.
Really? What a coincidence. Oh, you didn't think... You didn't think it was from me?
Well, it's just that a lot of people heard it. There's been things being said.
Oh, Ashley, that's awful. I'm sorry. Do you want me to tell people it wasn't from me?
No, what happened, it's best forgotten. I just thought I should let you know, that's all.
Must be nice having a song dedicated to you, though. Whoever this Ashley is. Oh, my love, my darling.
What have I done, eh? What have I done to deserve this? Just when I thought everything was finally coming together, you were going to Oxford, he had a job, and now this. I mean, do you two do it on purpose? Make me think everything's all right and then take it in turns to pull the rug from under me feet?
Of course not.
Well, then why, Todd? Why?
I've said why. It's not what I wanted. It's not like you ever change your mind about things, is it?
Well, what things?
You're always doing it. We'd move somewhere and after a bit you say you didn't like it anymore, so we'd have to move again, or you'd be seeing someone and get bored and dump him for another bloke.
Oh, I get it. You didn't do your exams because you're feckless like me. Well, what happened to it's not about you, it's my life? I must be a terrible mother.
You're not. I never said that. Oh, what's the point?
The point is, you are throwing everything away because you woke up this morning and thought, I can't be bothered. Well, we all feel like that sometimes, Todd, but we carry on. It's called life. It's about doing the right things. It's about taking the chances that are offered to you in life and about thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah, well, that's what I am doing.
No, you're not. All you're doing is thinking about yourself, you selfish little...
Selfish? Selfish? You're calling me selfish? For years, I've done everything for everyone else. I've always put people first. You, Jason, Sarah, never me. Never what I wanted. And now I want to do that because I really feel I have to, because if I don't, I'm going to be dragged down with some stuff I don't want for the rest of my life. Now I want to put my feelings first and stand up for myself. You call me selfish? It's not me, you selfish man. It's you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've pushed me into this since I was a little kid. Because I picked up a book and looked at it. You told everyone I was the one with brains. You never bothered with Jason. He was just the fit one.
Oh, thanks.
No, you were. And I was the one with brains just because I could string a sentence together. You used to introduce me to your boyfriends as the brain box. Jason would get money for Christmas. I'd get book tokens.
You like books?
Have that too. There was nothing else for me to like. You've pushed me all the way. I never had a choice about staying out of school, did I? It was decided years ago, and you were sussing out grants and stuff for me ages back.
It was what you wanted.
No, ma'am. It's what you wanted. Well, no more. You can't live out your dreams through me.
Dreams? Who do you think you're talking to? Do you think that my life is that bad, that empty, that I have to live it through you? Do you? Because if you do, you're wrong. All right, I might work in a cab office and slave away here and not see the sun from one year to the next. And if I'm lucky, one of you two might buy me a birthday present or something at Christmas, but I will tell you something, Todd. I really thought you had the chance of bettering yourself, to make something of your life. And I wanted that for you, not me. Do you not think I've been preparing myself for when you go to Oxford, knowing that when you came home, if you came home, you'd not be the same, you'd not be my lad anymore? This has never been about me, Todd.
Yeah, well, I'm not going now. So it don't matter, does it?
No. Don't suppose it does.
I'll get it.
Stay there. I'll get it.
Hiya.
It's not a good time.
I just wanted to see if you were all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Go back.
Well, I'm not. I'm far from fine.
Ma'am, please.
What's up? Come to check out your handiwork.
Sorry?
I know, you're game, girl. Get him wrapped round your finger, make him fall for him, and then ruin his life. Is this some kind of warped revenge because some lad got you pregnant at 12? You say you want to end it all because you're worried that you might drift apart while he's at Oxford. The day before his exam, you say it, and then you sit back with some smug look plastered all over your face while he agonises about what to do.
Mum!
Were you there when he walked out of his exam? Were you hiding down the corridor, just making sure that he fell into the trap you'd laid for him?
It wasn't like that. I didn't know.
You're an evil little bitch, Sarah Platt. He had a chance which is more than you will ever have.
You can't talk to me like that. I didn't know he wasn't going to take his exam. Todd, will you tell her?
She didn't know. I keep telling you.
You have made a big mistake, Sarah Platt, because if you ever think that I'm going to let you near my son, you stay away from him. You and your brat. Do you hear?
What's going on? Don't you touch my daughter.
Touch her? I'll flaming lay one on her in a minute.
What's all this about, Eileen?
Oh, as if you don't know. You probably put her up for it. Realised no one was likely to take her and her brat on, did you? Realised no one was stupid enough to get involved with your family except my son. I bet you had a right panic when you thought he was going to Oxford. Is that when you got to work on your daughter?
What are you talking about? You're ranting.
Oh, that's right. Play the innocent. He's not taking any exams.
What? Why?
Because of her! Your daughter, because she is ruining his life!
It's not true, I haven't done anything. I wouldn't have stopped him. I wanted him to go to Oxford. I want him to be a lawyer. I want him to be happy.
Oh, you wanted him to be miserable like you?
Don't you talk to her like that. She's been through enough already, hasn't she? She doesn't need this. Have you asked him why he hasn't done his exams? Well, have you?
Well, of course I have. And he comes out with a load of rubbish about it not being what he wants.
It's not rubbish. It is not rubbish. I've tried to tell you, man, but you won't listen. I'm sick and tired of trying to please you. All of you. You made it so hard for us to see each other. And Sarah, I've tried so hard, so really hard to support you, but you keep pushing me away. First it was Critchley, then Oxford. And Mum, you keep pushing and pushing. Buy me that laptop, making me study room for me to revise. How was I supposed to revise with all this stuff going around my head? You keep going on about my future, but what is it? I wanted it to be with Sarah and Beth, but she don't me. I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want loads of money. I just want to be left alone.
See? Rubbish.
You'll never understand. Well, just understand this. This isn't about Sarah. This isn't about you or Jason or anyone else. This is about me. It's my life, and I'm going to start living it my way, whether you or anyone else likes it. Now, just leave me alone.